Hey, how you doing, Taurus? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. Hope you guys are doing well and enjoying the week so far. So please like, comment and subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I'm giving out free private and personal readings. If you'd like a free private or personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. So, thank you to all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. What's going on, Tauruses? I want to call you out for fraud. Don't know how to support you, but I'm pleading in my mind to support you. Someone wants to call you out for fraud. It does look like it could be a Sagittarius who understands there's an obsession here. Okay, with a family member or some wish fulfillment. It does say that there is a mind game being played right now with you or a female person. Doesn't really say who could understand it more than this female. It doesn't say it's bad news, but this female doesn't know how to support her mind, may not want to support her mind, and may not feel like supporting her mind. Obviously doesn't know how to support people who are going to say they did something wrong. Doesn't mind saying anything bad about you, but doesn't really see the need to speak about you more than they do. I.e., it doesn't say that this person is negative. It just says this person may not want to speak to you, but feels bad news is there, or maybe wants to know if you have a bad situation and look forward to sponsoring you, feeling like you have a negative rep to push forward, and may not know how to continue with this or which way things are going. Not speaking to you is not helping. Seeing you as a mind reader or a person that doesn't like you, as if they would ever want to deal with you again. I know that I'm not speaking to you, so someone's not even speaking to you, but maybe you've got a hater as well. Like someone's hating on you for being maybe like a mind reader, or maybe even a tarot reader. Some of you guys are tarot readers. Or maybe you kind of like like when you read a person, like obviously when you kind of like look at a person like I know what they're all about. Like you kind of working on someone's agenda, like someone's hidden agenda. Yeah, maybe that type of energy there. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. I wouldn't dare speak about you, but I know people wouldn't want to dare try you or make you feel many things could happen for you. It wouldn't make me feel better to know that you are smarter than me. So someone just feels like less than and feels like you are showing that you're smarter than them. Okay. This person could be jealous of you in some way. All right, it could be one woman that feels like there's bad news around another woman here as well. Could be okay, it could be a fire sign. Okay, and she seems to feel like she wants to manipulate this water sign female here and this water sign man at the same time too, as well as maybe even a fire sign man. All right, to move forward with some information, but it's left out. Okay, and it's like the lack is helping this person to weave out the unnecessary, or maybe even the necessary in this mind game. He plays, it says he plays. You have a son that wouldn't dare speak to you in a bad way. Would you speak to me in that way? Okay, so someone feels like you have a son that wouldn't dare speak to you in a bad way. Would they speak to you in that way? It does look like this person is rushing towards something of the past and may want to take its time to be open. So it's like something's taking its time to be open. It says, I would never allow you to speak of me and make you feel like it's going to come out. All right. So someone's not even allowing someone to make the gossip come out, so to speak. Seamlessly trying to award you with good karma, and certainly not wanting to make you friends with an enemy. Okay, so someone's not even trying to, it could be the universe trying to stop you from making friends with an enemy. Okay, because it could be an enemy. All right, work is now done, move on. It says work is now done, move on. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Anything else? I'm also hearing I'm awarding you for your patience. I love the fact that you can leave me alone and never speak to me again. All right, so someone's happy that you could, leave them alone, or maybe the other person could leave them alone and never speak to them again. Okay, could be a high priestess or just someone that knows certain things or keeps secrets. Okay, either made an offer to themselves to keep silent about something here, or it could be maybe just keeping your secrets safeguarded kind of thing. It does say, I don't need to speak about anyone, so I'm not going to press charges on you or plead guilty or make you think I'm in a bad way. Okay, so you could be like, you're not going to press charges on someone or make someone feel like they're in a bad way. All right, it does say there is some hidden secrets of an offer though, to shut something down and end it. Okay, with an earth sign woman here. Okay, or maybe even with a Scorpio. All right, who is nurturing some prayers as well with the truth to move forward and take the opportunity no more. Okay, it's like you now need to speak less of your mind to see that better news comes. Don't think of things that are worrying you, making you feel down and depressed. Suddenly you realize that you're not speaking about anything but bad news is never going to be yours. Okay, so you could be just worried about something as well in your mind, or think about something in your mind. It could be something that is left out, or maybe you feel there's a little bit of depression there. All right, and you just don't want to have this depression anymore. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Could have something to do with a female person, like a mother figure, or okay, I'm picking up there's an Empress here, so this can be a woman, this can be a mother figure, it can be a Taurus or Libra. All right, it's also showing there's a Pisces. It's also showing a mother has secrets, or a woman, there's a woman that has secrets. And then there's this female person as well, this air sign female, that keeps warning this person to never spread lies or rumors about their mind. Making sure that they never see them again is something that they see as a feeling that they will never want to know is going to happen. So it's like this woman wants to see someone again. I don't know if this is your mum or a woman here. It could be an air sign woman as well. Okay, that could be being warned not to speak about someone again or see someone again. All right, let's see what else is going on. Says, I wouldn't dare trouble you anymore. I'm not going to convince myself you've partnered up with me, but people will partner up with you and let you know that it's not going to happen. Plead in my mind to make me feel like punishments is never yours. It's going to be hard, but I know I can do it. Okay, so there could be some type of victory here, or someone wants to conquer you, okay, for stability, but is struggling. All right, and it does say that you may feel like you needed to put something to end. It says, I have made a decision to award you with good karma. I'm not going to speak, but I'm awarding you with good karma. Could be an air sign man. If it's not, this could be a significant other or another person that you've had to deal with, okay, that doesn't want to speak to you, but does know that they could solve your problems and put you back in your mind to say, have you solved it? Have you sorted it out? It's not going to be you discussing it with me, but can you solve it with another female or male or another person privately, personally, wanting to say, I will never deal with you, not speaking about it, but I don't want to deal with you. So someone here just doesn't want to deal with you. Doesn't necessarily have to be a partner. It could just be someone that you've wanted to speak to for whatever reason, to me solve your problems, and this person may not want to speak to you again about it. Could have something to do with your commitments. All right, so let's see what else is going on. It says, I award you for that because I knew that you could solve it with someone else. Didn't need me to solve your matters for you. Made an effort to show you that there was still something missing. So there could have been some money missing here, or some type of lack. Okay, or maybe this person purposely set you up to make sure that there was some type of lack here. Okay, and made you feel like it was going to be okay to move forward when they tarnished your reputation and put you back into the same place, making you think everything was okay. Then you realize you had to spot something was more alarming to you than anything, and never needed for this to happen. Like, it's almost like you didn't need for this lack to happen, or this you know, something that you were trying to end or put to rest. You know, you didn't need for it to show you a negative result, put it that way. All right, so let's see what else is going on. It says, I want to award you with great news. So someone wants to award you with great news. Okay, maybe you've solved something, or someone's helped you solve something here, and you've been rewarded with some great news. Okay, have something to do with your household, your finances, your family. Okay, partnership. So let's see what else is going on for you, Taurus. Wouldn't want to dare spend the night with you again. Really don't want to hear from you. Blockages are going to be put forth in the new year. So someone doesn't want to sleep with you, spend time with you anymore, and this person may be thinking about blocking you as well. Okay. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. So something about blocking you in the new year. Or there's some blockages in the new year. Okay. Could be a blocked number, or... Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Wouldn't want to dare spend the night with you anymore. I would not look for you again. Blockages are going to be put forth in the new year. So this person not looking for you anymore. Okay, you may decide to have moved on without someone. This person may be wondering where you are, why you're not speaking to them. Obviously knows why, but maybe feeling like you could have still come forward to, you know, reconnect with them again. But it looks like this person is going to block you in the new year. So let's see what else is happening. It says, I wouldn't dare try my luck. If I was to try my luck, what would you say to me? So someone's like, well, I don't think I should try my luck. Okay, obviously you don't want me, so I'm not going to try my luck again with you when I know that you don't need me. Okay, so this person feels like they're unwanted or not needed. All right. So they don't want to even try their luck with you. All right. Anything else for Taurus? It says, bad news for you if you feel like good karma is coming. Once we speak to you, it's not going to be the best news, but it'll be better than nothing. Okay, so I don't know who this is that feels like they could speak to you. It's like someone's talking in someone's ear, though, about controlling and contemplating, will this happen? Is it likely that it will happen? Okay, all right, could be in regards to a female person and conquering you or her with an idea that complaints are made or complications are made to steal your mind and say, well, you did something to solve the problem. Possibly wanting to know that you could speak less to this person, but knows that you have punished them or made them feel like you have hurt them. Okay, it does say it's not going to be anyone, but it does say the water sign is never going to be the person. Are you trying to punish someone else? It does say air sign person is trying to warn you not to speak about your mind being negative, but do you know that a water sign female doesn't want you to speak up about her fraud or her negativity? It says you don't need to know everything, but one day you'd feel like you don't need to speak at all. It doesn't say you want to or need to and never even wanted to. Okay. Okay, there's some regrets here with this water sign person, and some information, or even an air sign. Okay, some regrets with someone that has some information that they've gotten away with, all right, in the family. Okay, feels like they're mad here, or feel like there's an air sign person that's mad. Could be a parent as well, complicating things or contemplating something that happened a long time ago with this water sign female, and wants to partner up with you, feeling like you can control her. Oh my goodness. It says I would never want to see that happen, and I don't dare push my luck and push anyone to make it happen either. So you guys don't even want to push your luck and make none of that happen either. So you know, that's that. So let's see what's going on with your work, Taurus. It's going to happen in the next 2 years, though. So something's going to happen in the next 2 years. Shocking. You want to take an example from your mind and say, I did it. I didn't need to, but I didn't want to, and I didn't have to, and I did. Not because you needed me to, but because someone said to me not to sell my soul to a negative mind game. But I know I could speak to you maybe in less than that, or maybe even not speak to you at all. Wouldn't want to dare trouble you anyway. So someone's like contemplating, should I, shouldn't I? And then possibly 2 years later it happens. It says, would you know I knew so much about you, but I didn't need to. Wondered if you were okay. Certainly didn't want to hear anything, but I wonder if you're okay. So someone just wondering, are you okay? Or maybe you could be wondering if someone's okay. It says, I do love you. Don't want to harm you. So I'm not going to say I'm doing anything wrong. I just want to judge if I can spend a night with you or see you again, possibly later on this year or the new year. Maybe not in 2 years, but I wondered what you would feel if I was to move on and leave you and make you feel like it wasn't going to happen again. Okay, so this person is still holding on and may want to see you again. You know, could be playing mind games, you know, just to see what you're going to do versus what they're doing, and da-da-da-da-da. All right? And may want to see you again in 2 years, but this person wants to sleep with you. Says, I don't want to sleep with her now, but I do want to sleep with her in the next 2 weeks. Possibly later on. Maybe not ever again. Okay? Why does this person not want to have a relationship, Taurus? Does this person just want to sleep with you? What is this about? This is just to conquer the mind game that she plays with all men. Okay, to conquer a mind game that she's playing with all men. This person feels like you're playing all men for whatever reason. It doesn't say you are, but it does say bad news for a Leo who also holds on to, why would I want to stay with you and make you feel bad? I don't know if I need to. Just don't know if I could try you and make you feel bad. Wouldn't want to. Just know that I don't want to do that to you. Okay, so this Leo doesn't want to hurt you. Doesn't want to hurt a water sign. Doesn't want to hurt anyone. Alright. So let's see what's going on with your work. Like I said, what's going on with Taurus's work. Taurus doesn't know what's going on with their work. Currently wanting to know they can spend time and dream into the situations. Dreaming a lot. Drowning in their sorrows or pretending that everything is okay. Certainly want to know that you can work with yourself and maybe pay attention to good news. Certainly not fraud or punishment or negative energy, but pleasing your mind in other ways, trying to forget the past and making sure you have good karma. So guys could be trying to let go of any past tense situations, negative, you know, and looking forward to good karma. Maybe feel like they're stuck energy, feeling traumatized, feeling stuck in an old mindset and needing to, you know, see a new situation for yourselves, like something different, something new, good karma, positive energy, not hurting each other, that type of thing. You know, a new algorithm, because maybe something's been, you know, ongoing for a long time, and now needing to change the outcome of the situation to positive energy, but through different scenarios, different things, you know. All right, so let's see what else is going on for Taurus. It does say you have better news than everyone else with your mind, looking into good karma, working on yourself, working on weaving out the pros and the cons, and liberty takers. Honestly, not knowing how to support your idea. People will give you that. It does say you have better news. My word, would you have better news if you worked on your mind more in a positive way? So some of you guys just need to work on your mind more in a positive way. All right, just be more positive. Okay. All right, anything else for Taurus's work? Love life is suffering, but it doesn't say bad news. Work is something that you don't really reckon that you want to surprise yourself with. Work is just fine. It says work is doing great. Everyone there remembers that you are working and certainly doing well. Don't really want to see much of this going on in your mind, though. So a lot of you guys may not be thinking about your work as much, maybe thinking about other things while you're working. Work is just moseying along, you know, doing fine, but you just be thinking about other things. And, you know, right now the universe is drawing more attention to your love life in some ways. Okay, so let's see what's going on with business for Taurus. Business is practically the same. Blessings are there, good karma is there, work connections are there, building new streams of income, passionate about your mind and how you can proceed with this, making sure you have tidied up your mind with areas of negativity that you don't want to present yourself with next week or next month or next year. Nicely does it. It says take your time. You will see bad news if you don't sort out one or two things, if you don't pressure yourself more to see that you have to work on what it is that you want, and maybe you'll see better news for yourself in your work or business in the new year. Okay, all right, so you might have to like take the time to look into things, you know, to make sure you pressure yourself more in, you know, seeing better outcomes by taking certain action to do certain things to make sure that these things are all working smoothly for you to have good progress and success with your work and business. Okay, let's see what's going on with your love life. Love life is certainly more mindful than anything, wanting to pursue your dreams with your love life, building and growing, practical, mindfully so, being placed on a pedestal, or maybe even contemplating, will you be there in your next 2 months or 2 years, making sure your work and your commitments are good, because you don't have any good mind games to play yourself anymore. It says bad news for anyone that wants to see you hurt, stuck, or left out. Negative woman here doesn't want to see you mindfully look after your payments, or punishes her mind trying to see if you do well, will it work in your favor, trying to drag you into a punishment or a playground of her own. Okay, don't go down the rabbit hole with whoever this is. Okay, could be a Capricorn, it could be a fire sign, could be another earth sign, it could be a Pisces. All right, won't want to dare see that you have bad news. Working on myself though, really am working on myself. So some of you guys really are working on yourself here to look good, okay, to make sure you look good in the eyes of others, you know, in regards to the information that you hold on yourself and have to, you know, deliver, or even, you know, things that you just know, you know, being smart, being bright, being beautiful, you know, really looking at your gorgeousness, honey, working on your beauty. All right, let's see what else is going on. We'll be dealing with a Leo female for some of you guys as well, or an attractive person, or maybe looking out for one. Let's wanting to become more attractive. Okay. And that could be in regards to how you pursue your dreams as well. All right. Attracting new jobs, new partnerships. Okay. So let's see what else is going on for Taurus in Lib. Love life is going to be sitting still for at least 2 weeks more, not really paying attention to much that you are doing or seeing right now in your love life. Moseying through it, having a laugh, enjoying yourself. Good karma is there. Once you see bad news is not going to be on your mind. Please give me time to work on who I am and work on how you say things. Work on how you talk or communicate with your mind, and make sure good news is something that you put in your mind. So needing to make sure good news is something that you put in your mind right now. Possibly looking for, ways that you can put good karma in your mind, to think about things that are going to bring in better news for you in the near future. Months, weeks, years from now, so to speak. Good relationships, good partnerships, that type of thing, and even, whatever it is. Okay, it could even be to do with marriage. Anything else? Okay, what's going on with the singles? Taurus singles. Okay. Does say your love life certainly is something that you will believe is good for you once you get a new partner or see that no one wants to stay away from you. Okay. So, possibly, on the hunt, trying to find a new partner, knowing this secretly, even though you would like to move forward with your commitments here. I do see there's more of a wish to settle down, and maybe even give yourself a bloody good time in your mind to remember that good news is going to be there. Wondering when it can happen, and maybe even trying to see blessings are coming in your mind to help this. Trying to support and surprise yourself with many good things is going to be hard when people are wishing for your downfall. It does say people want to see people without love or relationships, or even classing you as a problem is not going to be easy for a person who is wishing to take that opportunity. Okay, this air sign person that's wishing, it's like partnering up with some secret information, moving forward to court, or maybe even like moving forward with you, Taurus. It's like what I'm seeing as well is you guys could be partnered up and moving forward silently with your information as well. All right, for those that are in a partnership. But the ones that are not, okay, it does say trying to partner up, okay, or you was partnered up in the past. Now you moved away from your relationship, okay, but you want to move back towards commitment, okay. These are your wishes, that you want to be in a serious relationship, okay, and be protecting that and defending that. And there is communication skills that you need to build to bring about these blessings, it says, okay. All right. All right, I do see, okay, that in the past that you was partnered up here with someone, and there's some secret information that's moving forward in regards to your commitments, okay. There's a wish, okay, to commit this, or even bring it to court, okay. It says, I will never do this, but what if I need to see you there one day and say, I did it, I punished you and put you in your place. I never wanted to, but they wanted to. What if? So someone keeps what if in, and it could be an Aquarius, okay. It also says there's no need to speak about why this man keeps playing mind games. Doesn't believe he has good mind games to play. It does say watch out for some information or some news though, and it does say that you have better news than anyone, so smartly work on yourself and don't listen to the mind games that he plays with you, okay. If there's someone that's trying to drag you down into a place you don't even want to go. All right, so let's see what's going on. Says, I loved you. No matter how much I tried, I loved you. Wouldn't want to see you die or make fun of you. Wouldn't want to see you hurt. But what if that was to happen if you punished me? Ooh, is this a threat? It's almost like someone's working on some type of transformation here. Could be trying to work on a fire sign, a Cancerian, Scorpio, maybe even you guys, an earth sign here, or another earth sign. Alright, let's see what else is going on for the singles. It says, I will plead guilty, but never to you, and watch and see what happens if you try and harm me. Never putting my son or my mum or no one in front of you to make you feel like you've got me. Never. Push yourself away and pee off. So it's like you're trying to push someone away here to pee off. Alright. I hate the fact that you always say, I didn't do something, and I did. But I know that I didn't, and I wonder if that will change things. Okay, so some of you guys are really dealing with someone that may want to change things, or maybe you feel like changing things, so that you say, look, I didn't do something, or I didn't try and harm myself. I didn't want to see that, and I'm not going to keep seeing it. I'm not going to allow myself to keep seeing what she sees, because she sees herself in a bad way. Okay, could be an air sign person, female, that sees themselves in a bad way and wants to take the opportunity to partner up with a fire sign, okay, that has left her out. All right, or feels like there's some, is ready to leave out. An obsession as well, or some type of codependency. It says it doesn't know which way it's going until you see what happens in December. It does say better news for you once you see what happens in December. It does say better news for you once you see what happens overall, i.e. do you see better weeks ahead of you? Okay, all right. It says breaking up with some karma here and closing it out. It does say I am aware of this, and I know, okay, I remember, and I know I'm moving forward like this, and I see this, and this is what this person sees. A water sign person sees it, a fire sign person sees it, okay, an air sign person is going to see it if they don't see it already. All right, so let's see what else is going on. What's going on for those in a relationship? Says, when you see you have no news to speak about, then I will close you out of my mind and let you live in my mind. In fact, I want you to live a good way. Wouldn't want to say that I harmed you. What if I do? This person's so like, what's their problem? I mean, it could be a fire sign, all right, that wants you to feel harmed in some type of way, or it could just be you, Taurus, that's trying to control something, all right, and want to have a victory, trying to plead negative energies no more. You said, I'm not allowing it to happen. So it's an air sign person. The water sign person is not going to play around with you, but doesn't want you to say they did anything wrong. It does say you have better news, shutting down the whining and moaning of an air sign female that doesn't want to see anyone succeed beyond the mind of yours or hers, especially a female that doesn't want to see punishments come to her. As she persists to be negative to you, you do not know how to speak about her in a mindful way. It's you will believe that you need to leave her out and move on. Okay, so you need to leave someone alone and move on. Okay, this is not you specifically, Taurus. It could be someone around you that feels that way. Okay, or is trying to control things in that way, like a father figure, like a parent, a husband, ex-person, ex-lover, all right, or someone that's just trying to shut down something. So I want to see things play out in a particular way. It could be a Scorpio man as well that's transforming and being controlling as well. somewhere. It does say he doesn't know where he's going, trying to support you. He pleads guilty in his mind for nervousness and negativity, wants to know he can play out the drama and the karma. Being bad is something he knows or wants to do. It says bad news for this mind game he plays. Never going to see you work in your favor of all the things you want to do. Laughing at you, supporting you, peeing you off and making you feel guilt is there. So never mind why. Speak less. Just try and warn yourself not to deal with him anymore. Okay? Might have to warn yourself not to deal with him anymore. Could be dealing with a Pisces or someone that's just got many options of being a nuisance. Okay? Or even trying to make you mad. Alright? Got many options of trying to make you mad. It does say that you it does say you communicate with negative females or men all the time and you don't like the way people deal with you. It does say you can change this and make sure people speak to you better. Leaving out the whining and the moaning would help. So someone wants to leave out the whining and the moaning, but they also need to treat better so that you can stop and, you know, leave out the whining and the moaning. It says, I will once I know I'm better for you, but I can't be there for you if you want to be there for someone else. When will I forgive you and say we got back together? Won't want to see you with anyone else. Try to warn myself never to speak to anyone. Please forgive me if I hurt you. Wouldn't dare tell you this though. Just know that I have to hold you, speak to you and give you kisses and love. So this person misses you, wants kisses and love, okay? But finds it hard to apologize. Okay, it says, I do know that I can take my time to speak about when I'm going to get good karma from you. It doesn't say I'm going to, but I will never give you my love again. So some of you females feel like, look, I'm not going to give you my love again. All right. You feel like you've already prayed for what it is that you want. You want justice. You want good karma here. All right. You want something that's balanced, a give and take relationship, and you feel like it's taking too long. You're telling this person, or you've been saying to yourself, this has been going on for too long. All right, something in your relationship with them has been going on for too long. Okay, this person may even be with you and they don't, you know, they find it hard to apologize or even give you what you want sometimes. Taurus, okay, does say you have wish fulfillments that you're holding on to privately and keep there, and maybe even see the person or not see them, but you do know that you have to hold on and make sure that you love the person mindfully though, because you don't know how to support him when he's being mentally related to negative energies other than yours, people cursing you or him or making him feel bad. It says, you always curse me and I wouldn't know how to support this, can't give myself to this, want to speak to you but can't, don't know how. So maybe it's hard for him to be open and honest with you, open about what he wants to say with you, suffers from nervousness and anxieties, finds ways to manipulate at times too, wants to feel confident or even single at times, but doesn't know how to support you with this, possibly because he has other females that are dying for attention, or wants to say he's sorry and doesn't know how and needs time to sponsor a third party's communication, like get advice from another person, or maybe someone else telling him off, or maybe making him feel like he has better news with you. Doesn't say he has this, but it does individuals that tell him that he should partner up, and sends you back to your mind to say, well, is it going to be with you or another person? He wonders himself whether or not he should support you or maybe even be with you, but other people tell him not to. At times do tell him to stay with you, but don't really speak about this, and doesn't support the idea of personally wanting to move on. Doesn't really ideally want to when he knows he has a female that gets in the way or even cause harm, or possibly even a mother, or maybe even personally has problems of his own to deal with and doesn't want to shy away from those evil mindsets that he has. Maybe wants to see that good karma comes to you, but not really with you, possibly without you, and maybe even sends you back to your mind to say, well, I do need to leave you alone. Maybe even if I support you with other things, or maybe even if I let you enjoy yourself with your friends. Go out, enjoy yourself, go for dinner, go for walks, possibly even stay away from you or not even say hello to you anymore. This person may not want to speak to you, but sometimes does, and maybe doesn't at times too, or maybe does want to see you, but doesn't want to pretend that females are always going to give him nervousness. Okay, so he's got problems with females. It does say he conquers you with all kinds of information and You know what I'm hearing? 50 shades of grey. All kinds of information and 50 shades of grey. All right, let's see what's going on with those that are in a marriage. All right, let's see what's going on with your marriage, Taurus. Okay, Taurus has a practically great, nice life. It says, nice enough to say I have did something enough to stay with my person and love myself. Want to see that I have better news than anyone. Don't really want to support bad news. Want to hear better news. At times you feel left out though. Doesn't say it's always great, but you do feel like your person is not going to get any younger or older, or maybe you just want better information to deal with in your life. Not speaking about your marriage all the time, not seeing that it's always going to be an issue, just wondering if everything's okay around you in your home, your whereabouts and your work, possibly even with partners' plans. Marriage is something that they do want to talk about again with you, possibly even tying the knot again, or maybe even seeing that you do have a nice anniversary. Sponsoring this is going to be something that you have seen. It does say better news is coming for you when you see potentially better news in your years to come. Love life is suffering at times, and it doesn't say purposely, but point of view is that you don't have time to deal with anyone that wants to bring you down into their nonsense. Possibly dealing with you is not going to help the situation, i.e. this person may not want to always help you or support you, but doesn't mean that they don't mean well by you or love you. This person does want you to know that they have good karma, supporting your ideas. Putting practice into motion is something that they warn themselves not to get involved with, but you may want to see that punishments is not going to be something you serve or give to another person. It doesn't say it's bad, but you'll always give better news to your wife or your husband weeks or months later and give yourself back to God and say, I do love them, I want to support them, and give them better news. Oh, that's good. So let's see what's going on with those that are in. Oh, all right. It says someone here wants to make an offer as well, to call you or see you in a detrimental way, but it doesn't say you have to speak about this person. This person may always want to see bad news and can't help it, and may even want to see if an air sign or water sign man is going to tarnish their reputation with them. It says, never mind why I speak less to you about it. I live with my mind and wonder if she's okay. Never supported you in a bad way, just laugh because I never see her and I wonder if she's okay mentally. She's never going to be good for you mentally, and I'll see that bad news is never yours mentally. So watch out for good karma when I'm around. I will support you and bring you back to your mind and say she never got in your way. Okay, and that could be to do with a water sign man. All right, let's see what's going on. See what's going on with Aries and Taurus. Aries hates you but doesn't want to see you at times, doesn't want to deal with you anymore, and doesn't want to dump you but doesn't want to say hi to you, Taurus. Why is that? It says, when are you going to learn that I don't want you, but you always try to force me to be there? I wouldn't want to date you, just don't want to see you, and I love you but I just can't stand you. Oh dear. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Taurus and Taurus. Taurus does not want to speak to you, but it does say details are always going to be purposely put on point for you to work on, and definitely not wanting to see bad news. Always working yourself and live for yourself. I wouldn't want to deal with you. I am definitely not working with you. Want to know that I'm hiding my mind games from you and playing you less. Purposely wanting to make sure you are dealing with me, but not in that way. Really want to support myself, and how do I do this? I just don't know. Need to hide away and keep away from you until I figure out what my plans are to get back to you with the right ingredients to make you think you have won, but you have never won over me. I wouldn't want to dare make you think you've won over me. Oh, Gemini. Bloody hell. All right, let's see what's going on with Cancerians. Cancer doesn't want to take your advice but does see your point of view, doesn't really believe in you ongoing but does understand that you're not really supporting them, doesn't say hello to you or hi or bye at times but doesn't want to see any bad news, doesn't want to hear it, doesn't want to see it, doesn't want to deal with it, and does not want to work with you. Doesn't feel like you have to work with them either. doesn't want to support the situation more than this, and don't want to hear that bad news is there for anyone around them. So you make sure you leave me alone. I would never want to work with you, but you always want to work with me. Why is it that you're always punishing me and putting me back in my mind to wonder, when is it going to work out for me? Oh, what's going on with Leos? Leos and Taurus. Okay. Leo doesn't mind working with you and does pretend at times to be nervous or even mindful about how they say hi to you or treat you. Doesn't want to hear that you're always there though. Wants to work on their own sometimes too. Doesn't want to believe in you always, but does work with you at times when they need to. Don't want to see you today, but may want to see you tomorrow. Don't want to deal with anything that's nine-mindedness or negative. Just want to deal with my own mind and say, I did it. I helped myself to better news. Okay, what's going on with Virgos? Virgos and Taurus. Virgos and Taurus. Virgo does not mind speaking to you sometimes, but doesn't want to say hello today. Doesn't want to deal with you today. Doesn't want to hear from you today. Don't want to deal with you, so don't speak to me. I will speak to you when I feel like it. Wondering if I should call you though, because I do want to say hello for something I need. Wouldn't dare ask you for it though, but I know that I need it. Supporting me is something that I really can't stand giving you in the way you want it. But if I have it in my way, I would like that. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Libra. Libra does not care for you at times, but does. Doesn't want to at times, but does. Does need you, but doesn't. Doesn't want you, but does. Does need you, but doesn't. Oh my goodness. Doesn't mind speaking about when they will sell their soul to the mind game of yours, but at times want to see if you'll be better off without your mind playing games with them, because they see that you have punishments in your mind that you deal with at times and don't want to deal with you, stressing about the situation, or maybe making you feel mind games are not the answer. It says they don't mind playing the mind games, but will you play with them? Ugh. Alright, let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Taurus. Scorpio doesn't want to pretend that they're friends with you, or doesn't want to see bad news come with you, but does know that good karma is with you and may be with you always. Doesn't say bad news is there, but you will try and warn yourself not to speak to a Scorpio if you feel like mind games are there. You will plead guilty in your mind, never again. It says, I will put you back in your place. Taurus is believing you, Scorpio, that you will never be in a negative way, and support the idea, because you will have better news in years to come to see that facts are facts, figures are figures. Warning you not to speak to me, but I do know that you have problems. Just plead guilty if you feel nervous, or don't say anything at all. I wonder if you're okay. Love you so much that I don't want to hurt you. Want to hurt you at times, but don't think I need to. Don't want to support you in a bad way, because I know that females are necessary for me to give good karma to, and wonder if I do support you as a Scorpio wife, I will love you. I wouldn't want to hurt you. I just love you, and I wouldn't want to dare dream of harming you. I just love you. Oh. All right, let's see what's going on with Sag Taurus. Sag try to warn themselves not to say hello to you at times. They do want to speak to you, but now they don't want to speak to you at this time. They just want to deal with their own mind games, or even affairs, things they have streamed online, or maybe even supported getting nicely, seeing that they have better wishes than what it is that they wanted to deal with. In the meantime, they feel like you do not know how to support them. At times they feel like you can, and at times they feel like you can't, but sometimes they feel like it's obviously you being better off without your mind in their business. It says you have good karma when you do this. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't care for you as much as I do. It says a water sign man cares for you so much more than this, Capricorn. When are you going to learn that I will see you again? Don't care about what anyone has to say. I will see you again, and I wonder, how are you? I love you, and I can't stand that we're not together. I want you back. Oh, this person wants you back, honey. All right, so let's see what's going on with So it's a water sign person that wants you back. And they push the Capricorn energy out of the way. I don't even know what's the Capricorn saying then? Capricorn says, I don't even want to speak to you, but I will deal with you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years later, or maybe never. I just can't deal with you right now. I'm tired. Don't want to hear from you. Okay, so Capricorn doesn't even want to hear from you. All right, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't care for you either, but doesn't really care that you always talk about the mind games of theirs and their man, or even a female. It says a person around you doesn't really want to speak to you, but it doesn't say that you have good karma with them. Doesn't really believe that you have drove your mind into places that you couldn't even catch. It says you could catch a fly in a net if you wanted to. Would you believe that you could? If you tried, possibly you could. Just don't know if you're going to tell me about it, but I don't believe you. Oh, this person is so negative. Oh my gosh. This person knows that you're capable of many good things if you wanted them, Taurus, but is a hater. Alright? So let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces hates you, but doesn't really hate you, wants you back, and doesn't start an affair behind your back, do they? Always wanting to know they can start affairs, but don't really want to. Always seeing if they have good times with you and love you so much to the point they can't compare who's who. Want to hurt you at times, don't want to hurt you. Want to believe in themselves at times, don't want to believe in you. Don't want to believe in a third party anyway. Don't want to show you this. Could have one, don't want to solve the matter with you seeing it, but does say that it's better off without you. Just dust yourself down and start again. Have better news without this person, or live good karma with a new mind game to play yourself, or live with someone else. Have fun. Don't support them. Just give them back to themselves and see how they could try you. It says one day I will see you and one day I won't. Will I? Won't I? Can't help myself though. I want to speak to you. So they do want to speak to you, but they've got quite a bit of mind games there. All right. Let's see what's going on with your romance angel cards. I'm going to dish out a couple of those today for you guys. Okay. Alright. Alright. It says attraction, which actually came out in reverse, but I don't want to do reversals, okay? So it says attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, okay? That could have been in the past, all right? It says give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnerships, okay? So some of you guys, you know, you was attracted in the past to someone or something here, okay? Or you felt like there was more desire for each other in the past. And now it's like you have to keep, you know, working on your partnership, you know, to make it last, to make it survive. Even if that's, you know, seeing that there's a new one. It doesn't say it's happening right now, but it's like kind of hanging in there, holding on to the relationship, seeing if it can form into, you know, more benefits of good karma, okay? Some of you guys are ready to retreat because you feel like, you know, you have taken the steps to really build your relationship and are, you know, seeing that it's worth hanging in there and holding on to the relationship, okay? And you're ready to retreat. It says retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So some of you guys, right, when you have a good relationship, it's like you just want to go and disconnect from the world and enjoy your relationship. And some of you guys are really doing that. For others of you, you could be holding on from afar, okay, and feel like retreating in your own separate corners, all right, and not really speaking to each other, but really still thinking about each other, still secretly yearning for each other, still working on mental and emotional disputes with each other, but in your own minds, you know, away from each other, okay? It says children, okay? There could be children in the way of the relationship, or both of you or one of you has children, or maybe you feel like you want children. It says children. Your love life is being affected by children, okay? All right? It could be something going on in regards to children. All right, maybe you guys need to have a heart-to-heart conversation, because that's the next one. It says heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So someone here doesn't want to speak much, but does need to speak up, because you know, it could be children getting in the way of the relationship for some of you guys as well. All right, and you guys need to be honest about that, or someone just being childish as well. It says honesty, discuss your feelings with each other. Someone could be behaving childish, or someone's got a child with another person, or you know, maybe there's children just getting in the way of the relationship. It says engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it's trying to get to a higher level of commitment once you have these heart-to-heart conversations here. All right. It says stay optimistic. Okay. About your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you have to stay positive, okay? Whether you're with each other, speaking right now, or you're not. And it's the same, you know, in regards to the children. Some of you guys might have relationships where, you know, you're putting the children first right now. Okay? So it's not really, you know, giving you enough time to have that rekindling of, you know, romance that you had once before, because now the children are in the way. But it could also be a thing where, all right, there's children in the way of the relationship. All right, depending on your circumstance or situation. But it also says engagement. For some of you guys, you could be engaged, all right, or need to engage into communication here, better communication. Or some of you guys could be getting engaged in the near future here, once you've discussed heart-to-heart conversations about family, children, life, just, you know, things that you need to communicate about. It says your love life is ascending to higher level of commitment. So it's ascending, you know, it's still moving forward. Even sometimes I hear some of my clients say, well, you know, I've done this cord cutting to get away, and then the person's coming back from the past. I tried to, you know, cut them off here, but they've returned, you know, like, and it's like I'm seeing in this card where it says children are affecting your love life. Okay, all right, this person's, you know, holding on to their inner child. It's like one of these children in this card has a little puppy in their hand. Okay, some of you guys are holding on to your childhood sweetheart. Some of you guys are holding on to maybe, you know, a person that keeps you near and dear to your heart and is loyal. You know, they say that dogs are loyal. Okay, so this person could still be loyal to you in some way, or want to show that they're still loyal to you and may want to return to you in some way. Okay, all right. Just like children depends on a parent's loyalty as well. All right, sometimes you have to remember you see each other through the eyes of your parents as well. Okay, sometimes your spouse may have, you know, manifested you because without them knowing or with them knowing, you remind them of their mother. Okay, or he reminds you of your father, you know, with you knowing or without you knowing. All right, it says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So stay optimistic. If some of you guys want to get married or just to sort out, you know, things in your relationship, just stay optimistic. Okay, you know, also anything can happen at any time in relationships, so stay optimistic as well. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So some of you guys that want romance, you know, and think, well, where's the next person? That person could be coming as well. You still have to stay optimistic. All right, it says getting to know each other. So this could be the end result, where someone new could be coming in for you guys. All right, getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost sleeves to each other, your bond deepens. So some of you guys may be getting a new lover coming in soon, or it could be, you know, your current lover that you're still learning about. You don't know everything about your person. You know, sometimes it takes years and years and years to really understand who your person is, and you have to understand that, you know, everyone's always changing all the time, changing their minds, changing their moods, changing behaviors, changing patterns. Okay, so you have to learn new behavioral patterns and, you know, things of that nature with your partner, you know, over time. That's why it says stay optimistic. Okay, because things always change. All right, so let's see what's going on with your Angel messages. It says perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Okay. All right. It says, spread your wings, Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Okay. So things are moving and shaking. You know, spirit is on your side. The angels are guiding you. Okay, there could be a lot of procrastination, but it says don't overdo it. Stay optimistic and allow positive thinking to move things forward. Okay. Obstacles are detour in the right direction. Okay. All right, so you know there could be some obstacles in the relationships right now, or you know, in regards to whatever it is that you're dealing with sometimes. But you know, it says it's detouring in the right direction though. So stay positive, have faith, stay calm, and do what you got to do, Taurus, to make sure good karma comes in. Okay, so angel numbers 2, 1, 16, 10, 21, 59, 32, 24, and 28. Okay, so that was your reading, my lovelies, and I'll speak to you again in your next one. So ciao for now. Bye.